House Republicans are set to vote today on one more proposal aimed at reducing health care costs, though it faces stiff odds with Republicans divided over the right approach. This after no deal to extend enhanced subsidies under the Affordable Care Act. NBC's Alice Barr has more from Washington.
This morning, growing anxiety over a looming spike in health care costs, with House Republican leadership opting not to vote on extending Affordable Care Act subsidies that expire in 2 weeks after failing to reach agreement with GOP moderates.
We're all trying to solve very complicated questions and challenges, and sometimes there's frustration with the process.
Among those moderates,
I think it's idiotic not to have an up or down vote on this issue.
Congressman Mike Lawler of New York, who called it political malpractice to not vote on extending the subsidies with conservative reforms.
3/4 of people on Obamacare are in states Donald Trump won. So maybe, just maybe, everybody should look at this and say, how do we actually fix the health care system?
Democrats want a 3-year extension of the COVID-era subsidies to keep premium costs from doubling for some 20 million Americans. But Republicans argue the subsidies are too expensive, and they don't want to pour more money into what they see as a broken system. Instead, the House is set to vote today on a separate plan of GOP-backed provisions aimed at reducing health care costs for all Americans. The Senate's top Republican acknowledging relief won't come before the subsidies expire.
I do think there is a potential pathway in January if Democrats are willing to come to the table on things that actually will drive down the cost of health care.
Moderate Republicans could offer an amendment in today's vote to extend the subsidies or join a Democratic push to force a vote, though both are a long shot. These subsidies were Democrats' central sticking point in the recent government shutdown, and they now plan to hold rising health care costs over Republicans in the coming midterms, part of a broader debate over affordability that President Trump will likely speak to in a primetime address to the nation tonight. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.